Coming to a YouTube channel near you.
Well, hello there, Sonny, Denise, Gary Spikes, Gene Hudson, Val, Paranormal Pixie coming up around the corner. Hello there, everybody. Welcome. And this edition is brought to you by, yes, it is Appalachian Volcanical Company. We got the beard oil, the lip balm, and the beard cream in stock. Check out our description, the YouTube comments, and also in the comments while we're talking. Hello there, Kelly Jo. How are you doing today?
Doing good.
Good. How's the weather down there in Florida?
Well, we're having a little bit of thunderstorms, so hopefully the power stays on.
Yeah. So welcome, everybody. A round of applause there. And we got still a little bit over 10,000 people without power up here. So it's been interesting. So, but welcome, everybody.
Summertime.
Right, right. So what are we going to do tonight?
I thought we'd talk about spirituality, synchronicities, and remembrances. So,
all right.
And anything else anybody else wants to talk about. So put your comments in the comment box.
I'm always going to talk about food. I had crab legs, shrimp, corn on the cob, potatoes.
Oh, I want to go to your house.
We was watching the comments before the show started. Kelly Joe's like, they're talking about food again. Y'all crack me up. So welcome, Gene, everybody. Liana. So yes. What is it with your show and food? You know,
I don't know. Maybe it's the timing because it's supper time, maybe.
Yeah. See, we got to get Peter back, and he can do. Because Peter was supposed to be doing a cooking show. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, he said something about it.
Yeah, so we got to tie him up. And but anyways, Peter's a chef. So yes, welcome, John and Kathy A. Good evening. But anyway, it's always Kelly Joe's show with cooking. But anyways, go ahead away, Kelly.
So spirituality is a personal thing. You know, there's no rote way to be spiritual. So everybody has their certain rituals, the way they do things. And it's like, do you? There's no perfect way to do it. So everybody thinks there has to be a certain way. There doesn't. And then some people, they do altars or certain rituals whatever helps you.
All right.
And another thing is synchronicities. Whenever you have something line up and things keep coming up, you need to pay attention because, like numbers or a name or the meaning of a word or a color, like sometimes people call them angel numbers like 1111 or 4444.
Right.
And each number resonates to a certain thing. And if you think about someone that's passed away a long time ago, they're obviously thinking of you and their energies around you, and then if you remember a time and space, or like sometimes you can go and visit a place that you've never been to, and you can remember bits and parts about it and know where things are when you couldn't possibly know. That's remembrance. And it basically is linked to another lifetime. Or
interesting.
Or you've done deja vu, where you popped into the timeline continuum, saw it for a minute, and came back.
Like I would wake up like 2:11, 3:33, 4:44.
Yep, and that add up those numbers and see what it means, and that's a message for you. And so a lot of times when you get woke up like that, have a tablet by your bed and sit and write, because that sometimes you'll get information, and that's when they can talk to you at that time of night because everything's quiet. Your voice and your inner voices aren't as loud.
That's true. So, but my problem is that I bought. What do you call those things you sleep with?
Oh, the mask.
Yeah, I bought me a mask, but it also has surround sound, Bluetooth.
Oh wow.
And yeah, I listen to podcasts because sometimes I can't sleep. So I listen to podcasts while I'm sleeping. So yes. So anyways,
Well,
I didn't
that'll
know.
help you.
Yeah, I didn't know they come with surround sound. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, they're like silk. And yeah, next show I have to get them out and show you one.
Yeah, you have to show us because all the technological things nowadays.
Yeah. Man, they're talking about having breakfast for dinner. Listen to this. Well, you can tell some people are from the South.
I've done that. I've had eggs and bacon and toast
Yeah.
for dinner and cake.
You grits?
You know, I've done that.
You like grits?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Well,
like
more for me, less for you. Never mind.
Yeah, you got to have a. How do we get on food again?
I don't know.
Y'all crack us up. But yeah, so I do, you know, because everyone has breakfast for dinner, Grizzly. I do too. I didn't say I didn't now. Come on, Gene Hudson, calm down. Settle down.
He said he didn't like grits.
I said,
weird.
yeah, grits. So, but hey, Joanne, welcome. But, you know, so I do. I wake up weird times of the night. So Scott says you grits are nasty too.
It depends on how you make them.
But yeah, but you know, what's the deal with waking up on these numbers like 222, 333,
Well,
444?
If you add them all up, you know, 222 would add up to a 6, you know, and now I'm not a great numerologist, but to me 6 means which releases struggle.
Really?
Yeah. And then what did you say? 444?
Yeah, 444.
You add that up and you do 4 and 4 is 8 and 4 is 12, and it adds up to the 3, which stands for the Trinity.
Oh.
And balance of mind, body, and soul. So.
Yeah, see, Rebecca says, hello, I'm always seeing 1111 on the clock multiple days. See, I'm not the only one because, I mean, that just drives me nuts.
And that's letting you know the angels are around you. So that would add up to a 4. And to me, a 4 means solidity on the material plane and more material money.
Oh, interesting.
That's just what I get. Other people will say different things.
Okay. Welcome, Rebecca Scott. Nice to have you. It's interesting.
You know, and it's like sometimes I'll get words and the meaning of words before I go to sleep tonight. Sometimes I go, I'll remember in the morning, and then I don't. But I need
right. Yeah, you don't. You never remember.
I know. So I need to start writing my words down. Like but one night I kept getting eloquence all night long. It's like, okay. And the contingency of the congruency of the cosmos. It's like, all righty then.
Wow. Yeah, I bet your mind's like a atom machine paper. It just keeps on going, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. Sometimes I'll just and then I'll have the spirits in my room and they're whispering, they're bugging me all night. I say, you guys need to just shut up and go away. Because they'll stand there and go, psh, 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 psh. I'm like, really? Come on. You can tell me when I'm awake. Thank you. You don't need to sit there and whisper over there in the corner.
It's funny. See, that would drive me nuts.
Well, I put my limitations and boundaries up.
Yeah, Sonny says number 11 is the spiritual awakening.
Right.
So,
right.
That's interesting.
You know, and a higher vibrational number along with 22.
Interesting.
You know. But yeah, pay attention to words and synchronicities and numbers because, you know, but I tell people too, it's your guides trying to get your attention and sit down and write down what they're trying to tell you. Because like I say, you're quiet in the morning.
No, you're right. No, you're absolutely right on that. I agree with that.
And it's like sometimes they'll call your names and say, "What?" Your guides are like, "Wake up."
So when people actually hear their name called when they're sleeping, is that their subconscious mind, or is that sometimes
Their
somebody
guide,
from the other side?
that's
Guides?
their guides. And sometimes somebody from the other side will try to get your attention and do that.
Wow, that's interesting.
If somebody's passed on or something, they'll try to get your attention because you're sleeping and quiet so they can get through to you. You know, sometimes I'll hear my name and nobody's talking to me. I'm like, okay, what do you want?
Well, interesting. Hello, Standing Stones. So how can you tell the difference between your subconscious mind and a guide or a loved one?
I
For
Well, it's different for different people, but you'll hear different voices. Your guide has a different voice than your passed on loved one did.
I got you.
That way you'll know it's your guide. And then your subconscious, sometimes you'll hear stuff and have weird dreams and all that stuff. And sometimes your dreams won't make a lot of sense, but if you interpret them, you're just trying to work things out. Like you can dream that you don't know the people that's in your dream and that you're on a different floor in a house. Like say you have all these people that you really don't know, but you sort of kind of know them. And then you're like in the uh, upstairs, well, that symbolizes that your guides and different souls all around you and that you're working on your consciousness because you're upstairs. So that can be a semblance of that dream.
Right.
Different floors of the house means different areas of your mind. And sometimes you just have jumbled up pizza dreams, and like if you ate something and you everything's all jumbled up and it don't make any sense. A lot of times it's just because you ate something bad. It
Well,
don't make anything.
so let me ask you this then, and let me ask the audience. Have you ever heard about the burnt toast theory? Now,
No.
you, Kelly Joe, may call this something different. So picture this. You're making toast in the morning, as you normally do in your routine, okay?
Right.
But this time, it burns. Maybe you was distracted, and maybe you set the toaster on the wrong setting. Whatever the reason, you charred a piece of bread, and you cannot save it. So now you're forced to throw it away and make another batch.
Okay.
Now, this whole process, you probably added what? Probably about 5 minutes to your morning routine, right? Is that
Right.
fair to say?
Right.
Now you're running a little bit behind leaving the house. Therefore, wherever you was going, you were 5 minutes behind and now you're annoyed. But you jump in your car and you leave. But on the way, you see a car accident. That would have been you if you did not burn your toast.
Oh, I truly believe that. I like my guides will misplace my keys if I'm not supposed
Yes.
to. And I put them right on the table or they're right in my purse. And then they're laying on the side of the couch, which I never throw the keys in they're in between the cushions of the couch. How'd they get there?
Right. So, and the reason why they call it the burnt toast theory is that, let me scroll down and see if anybody's saying anybody's chickens on the burnt offerings. Burnt chicken? What the hell? Yes, divine intervention.
Right.
Burnt chicken? What the hell? But yes, so what it is, it's usually it is your what do you call them? Your guides delaying you because you never touch the toaster, and
right.
once you set your settings on the toaster, it never changes.
Right.
So, welcome, Little Twisted. So yes, Rebecca said, "I'll just eat the damn burnt toast."
Yeah.
Rebecca, bless your heart. But anyways, but yes, but it does. You just like Kelly says. you know where you always put your keys and they're not there. So, and John's like, I always burn mine. John, what the hell, John? Poor guy. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it's neat how they can manipulate energy to do that.
Yes. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I know what I'm going to wear the next day when I always went to work.
Yep.
So,
absolutely.
Yes. Now, y'all, there's a lot of people out here that loves burnt toast.
No, thank you.
I like mine pretty well done.
I like mine brown and then put the butter on it. I don't want burnt toast.
Look, standing stone, so I just scrape it off and put butter on it.
Ew, there's always the burnt taste.
Oh, reminds me of that guy at that cookout we showed Sunday night, burnt all his food on the grill. And he's like, there ain't nothing wrong with this. It's just a little char. Come on, get you some. They're like, hell no, it's burnt. Yeah, it ain't burnt. It's just crispy. See, look, everybody said just brush it off. I ain't eating dinner with you guys then. My God. Y'all crack me up. Yeah, I like mine well done, but y'all something else.
Right.
But
everybody's still talking about
burnt toast.
Burnt toast.
Well, I hate to see what your guides do to make you pay attention then if the burnt toast don't work. My Lord. Rebecca, everybody loves burnt toast. Poached egg and burnt toast. Sonny, my dad loves burnt toast. Well, I'm not using that example on another show then.
Nope.
Yeah.
But yeah, pay attention to your inklings and your intuition. You know, like sometimes you'll switch up how you're going to work. Well, there's a reason for that. You know, you take a different route, or another thing is like different songs will make you think of different people in your life.
Yes, that is true.
So listen to that, and then you'll think, you know, and that's how our passed on people get a hold of us. And then sometimes when there's no wind, I have wind chimes, and if a spirit wants to get my attention, they'll rattle the wind chimes, and there's absolutely no wind. It's like, okay, who's there?
Yeah, right. That is spooky. Yes. So,
but they do that all the time.
So,
but and then there's like little glimmers of remembrances of times and places that you forgot about. You know, it can be like a smell or a thought, and it'll trigger a memory. You know how memories are triggered. You know.
Yes.
And remembrance. You know, and I believe that our loved ones always smile when we remember them.
Yes. Cardinals is another sign I was always told.
Cardinals and butterflies and
yes.
songs and pennies and nickels and dimes and quarters.
Feathers,
yeah.
And we went from burnt toast to burnt marshmallows and now to damn poached eggs.
I guess everybody's hungry tonight.
Welcome, Renee. Y'all crack me up. Down to sage. Y'all something else.
Well, sage cleans the room.
That stuff stinks.
Yeah, and if people don't know what it is, it smells like pot and they think you're burning pot.
Yes.
Because I remember I used to work at a store and we'd sage everything, and they'll say, are you smoking pot? No, it's sage.
So, unbelievable. Anyways, that's funny.
And you can set up a little area of your house where you can have like a little altar for your candles and your prayers. And it's like when a new moon comes, it's a great time to manifest. So write down what you want to manifest, you know, while it's, you know, getting full. So always know that. What else you guys want to know?
talking about keeping it in the car, proof I get pulled over. I never forget. I pulled a car over. It was 1:30 at night. It was a Saturday night. Junky old painter's van. And he was like, he didn't want me to search the car. And he finally let me. And my lieutenant pulled up. He was watching the guy, man. I'd gotten into a bag and it had this white powder. I'm like, oh, I got him. And they were laughing. It was protein powder. But anyways.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't the other kind of powder.
Right. So.
Did you ever pull over a car that they were smoking pot and the smoke?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All the time. So. Yeah.
But, you know, it's, and another thing too, sometimes when you go to like a vacation or something, you'll get connected to different spaces and hear voices or hear whispers and stuff. You know, that's because you've connected to the place. Don't get freaked out, but, you know, like a historical place or something. Know that sometimes in hotel rooms, you know, you can have pick up on things, you know.
Julianne's asking about flickering lights. Is that still a thing too?
Oh, yeah. That's how spirits let us know that they're around. They use electrical equipment all the time. They can mess with the phone and mess with the lights, mess with flashlights, drain batteries. You can feel cold chills. Get the hair on the back of your neck stand up. So, yeah, that's all that. Excuse me.
I forgot what it's called when people go walk underneath street lights and make them go off.
Kinetic energy?
Yes. So, a little twist. It says every time I look at the clock, it says 12:34, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's a message for you.
So.
And some places are more than others, yes. Sonny wants to know recurring dreams about an animal. What animal are you dreaming about? A lot of times when you dream about an animal, put it in the comment there. That's usually your totem animal. The Native American Indians believe that everybody has totem animals, and that's your animal that walks with you.
Lauren says, I felt a little girl in the catacombs in Paris. She did feel negative. She just felt comfortable with me. That's interesting.
I know. There's about the animal. Tell us what animal it is, and we'll tell you what it means.
Let's see here.
Oh, I pick up spirits all the time. I mean, they don't come home with me, but they'll follow me and talk to me. You know. But yeah, it has meaning if you keep dreaming about the same animal.
All kinds of animals, group animals, recurring dreams. My dang totem has got to be a squirrel, Kyle Smith. Welcome, Hannah.
Well, squirrels
nice to see you.
gather and they think about details. They're detail oriented.
KD, beautiful mountain lions, protective serpents, all life dogs, astral.
Well, mountain lion is leadership. Snake is death, rebirth, and regeneration. And what was the other one?
I did say. John says in his dream he killed a dog man. He felt like he knew it.
Well.
And Sonny says it's a group of animals, same group every time.
I know, but what are the animals? That's what I'm asking you.
Welcome, Barb. Nice to have you. Kay's asking about astral dreams.
Well, that's when you leave your body and then you come back.
A little twisted. Cats find me, Kelly Joe. I have to be total dog neighborhood. Next thing I know, I've got cats everywhere. Why?
Because they like your energy. Animals that come to people, they know that it'll help them.
Sunny, birds, wild animals, no pets.
Birds are messengers. So always look for that. And then what kind of birds are they, because each one means something different.
Right.
It's the cat distribution system.
Welcome through. Nice to see you.
That's funny. But yeah, I'm always having animals come to me too.
I think she doesn't want to be called the cat lady.
Really? I got a neighbor that has 8 cats. He gets stray cats and fixes them and, takes care of them. Eagles is seeing beyond, hawks, they look at an overview. So there you go.
Lauren says a little sparrow came to my window on my mom's birthday.
Yep, and that was your mama.
Standing stones, that's what's likes me, stray dogs and old ladies. Standing stones. Kelly Joe, what does a sparrow and a mourning dove mean, please? Denise is asking.
Sparrow, it's like being watched over, and then mourning dove, they always remember the ones before us.
Oh, interesting. Paranormal Pixie says, I am the cat whisperer to some of my friends. See? Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Rebecca says hello to everybody.
Hello.
And a little twisted says, I am the cat lady. I deliver 6 babies a stray hat, and she's laughing. Roger says, I'm a dog and a chicken man. Roger, I thought you said you burned chickens. Hannah Slate says, every time I go out anywhere, I always see or hear an owl.
That's your totem. They can see beyond, and they can discern about people who lie.
Rebecca says, Kelly Joe, I used to have a recurring dream where I was younger. It was a big falling rocks and toothpicks running down, trying to get away. Sunny, lions, panthers, rhinos, mammoths, and elephants.
Elephants never forget.
Jean, I bet Laura will say some extra prayers for you and your family.
Yes.
Let's see here. Okay. Kelly Joe, are there any Bigfoot near me? Standing Stones wants to know.
Yes. Over to the left of you. About within a 25-mile radius. That's what I'm seeing.
Welcome, Curtis. Nice to see you there. Kyle Smith says, I have some small brown butterflies that hang on me at times during the summer. Interesting.
Butterflies means transformation. Now, this is my meanings. It's not, in a book or anything, but there is books that can tell you the meaning. It's a book that I've used is Animal Speak, and then you can punch in the what animal you're trying to look up. And somebody said Google can do that.
John says wolves and bears.
Bear is here. Going inside, and then wolf is looking beyond and being watchful.
Kelly Joe says, thank you. Hugs. Cal Smith does.
You're welcome.
Paranormal Pixie, my spirit guardian send me white butterflies. Well, that's really nice.
Neat.
Susan F. Kelly Joe, do I have any spirits in my house, please?
Yes, you do. You have a gentleman that wears like white linen and a straw hat. And then you also have a man that wears a black hat with a big rim. He almost looks like he's Amish with suspenders and pants and a shirt. And then you have a lady that wears a bonnet, 1800s. And then you have a spirit horse out in the field.
Thank you, Catherine. Sunny 11, Kelly Joe, what about dreams of past lives?
Yes, you can have dreams of past lives.
Catherine Johnston, do you have any messages, please, for me?
What are you trying to decide? Your timing is impeccable.
Lauren says, when I used to live in Bermuda, I would have the same dream of a lady that died. She looked to be from the 1800s. I had the same dream of her showing me how she died. The dreams didn't stop until I moved back from the States. Wow.
Well, you really were dreaming about the lady that passed away in the house.
Wow. Julianne, is there a portal in my house, and is there some things that come in and out causing illness?
Yeah. You need to seal that sucker up.
Wow. Lauren says, Kelly Joe, do I have any spirits in my house, please?
Yes. A lady with blonde hair, and she wears a blue gown, and she's from the 1700s. And then you have you got a gentleman that was a farmer that he has ghost mules. He's out there plowing the field. And then you have Native American Indians that surround the perimeter. I would leave him some tobacco and cornmeal.
And Charlotte Evans, do you have any messages for me, please?
You're not to the left, you're not to the right, you're where you need to be. And you're going to really get into your spirituality more deeply.
Julianne says, I do not know how to close portals. Do you know how to do it? To tell me how to do it?
Yeah. You need to ask, what do you believe in? Ask that it be closed and you seal it. You put salt around all the parameters of it and you seal it. And in the name of I use our Lord Jesus Christ, or name of the highest light. And as above and so below, and you seal it and say that it be closed. So, and then smudge afterwards.
A little twisted. Kelly Joe, I keep seeing things in the corner of my eyes, but nothing's there when I look. Is there spirits here?
Yeah, that's how you perceive them out, because you don't see them head on.
Wow, I was very curious if there was a portal or such based on the surroundings of land, especially. Thank you. Lauren says thank you. Hannah Slate, are there any spirits that are connected to me or on this property?
Now, does she live in the South? Because I'm seeing a huge 6'5" tall man of color with bib overalls and shoes. And then I also see a family. There's like a man, a woman, and a child. And they're like from the early 1900s. And they were like more of a wealthy type, because he's in like a pinstripe suit. She's in a bustle and parasol, and the little girl's all in a frilly dress.
She says, no, I live out in the country.
Okay.
Can we or I be wait a minute, a human portal, or does that, I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means? Can I or we be a human portal?
Can somebody be a human portal? Well, if you don't know how to use your abilities and stuff, you can draw things in. And it can form the energy outside of you, a portal and stuff. That's where kinetics come in and what is it, poltergeist and all that stuff. Yeah.
Do you think that I'm just asking for Hannah because I think I know a little bit about Hannah. Do you think it's the people that probably own that land
Yes.
that she lives out in the country?
Yeah. Yes. And I asked if she lives south in the South. She lives in Ohio.
Okay.
But that's not south, but
right.
But yeah, there are people that were there before her.
Lauren says, I thought I had spirits here with my empathic empathic abilities. I could feel it. Just wanted to confirm it. Thank you,
Yeah.
Kelly Jo.
Yes.
Cal Smith, do I have any Bigfoots near me?
Yes.
Just because where you live, Cal, doesn't mean you don't have any.
Right.
All right. I had a dream. I think I was on a lunar surface in some kind of tight jacket. Couldn't get out of it. Had to use Jesus to break the hold. And the dream ended. Well, that's interesting, John.
Yeah, he was probably in a lower realm.
I told Kelly, what was it, about 3 or 4 months ago? Remember, I had a dream. I had to use Jesus' name to remember I told you like something had a hold of me. I don't know what it was. So very interesting. Hannah, I was just about to say your name. Hannah says, thank you. And the man and the woman you describe almost sound like my grandma and grandpa. I never got to meet, and my aunt that died. Wow.
Well, maybe they're hanging around sometimes.
Kyle Smith says, I thought we did. Thanks, Kelly Jo.
Oh.
That's interesting. So it was funny today talking about triggers, right? And memory.
Right.
A kid was on TV, and guess what he was playing on the side of the apartments on the news?
Saxophone.
Taps.
Neat.
And I was like, I never forget when Kelly Jo was like, you were playing taps. And I'm like, I don't tap that. I know. And I was arguing with her anyways. Standing Stones. I had a dream. I was in a sleeping bag with a Terry Hatcher. What the hell's a Terry Hatcher?
It's a actress, I think.
And Standing Stones were PG-13. Rebecca, I used to have sleep paralysis a lot, and I tried so many things to wake up, but couldn't in the dream. Like I was kicking and screaming and hitting things. Wow, Rebecca, did you get over it? And Julianne is like, Standing Stones, is that a bad thing? I know, Sonny, right? So, yeah. I'll have to Google Terry Hatcher now. I don't know who that is.
It's an actress, I think.
So, y'all really gonna make me? I gotta know. Is this like an old actress, Terry Hatcher?
A recent one, I think. I'm not sure, but I know.
Standing Stone, shame on you.
Be good now. Come on.
It's not there. There she is. I don't know who she is, but there she is.
Okay.
Yes. So, anyways, I had to look it up. Roger Blair. I was always told there's a few Native Americans buried up on this mountain behind where I live.
Yes.
Can Kelly Jo sense? Okay.
They did live there.
John says she was in Superman series years ago in Men in Black. Really? I did not know that. KD, if always leave tobacco if there and walk all lands with love and respect. Yes.
Right. Tobacco and cornmeal. Yes.
Yes. So
that way you're showing them respect.
Yeah, he says she was on Seinfeld too. Well, you know you're actresses and actors, don't you? Don't forget, everybody, Kelly Jo's information is down at the bottom of the screen, so it's flashing. So we still got a couple more minutes. Y'all have any other questions or anything like that? We'll wrap up here in a second. Don't forget, we got a show tonight at 9:00 Eastern time. Don't forget to tune in for that too. Interesting ESP What do you think about ESP, Kelly?
Extrasensory perception. Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody has a form of it.
Julianne says, thank you.
You're welcome.
Charlotte, there is a young man spirit that always walks around the outside of my house. He is seen passing by the windows. Is he lost?
Yeah, tell him to go too late, too late. He was like a hitchhiker that died.
Wow.
And because you have sort of mediumship abilities, that's why he's doing that.
Wow. That's interesting. Everybody's saying thank you. You're always amazing.
You're welcome, guys.
Everybody's saying thank you here. Roger Blair, the Native Americans were supposed to be buried up on the mountain, but not live there. I wonder why they did that, Roger. Val, any Bigfoot or Dogman near me?
You have a Bigfoot family.
Sunny 11, Kelly Joe, who visits me at my home?
Your grandma on your mom's side.
Lauren, Kelly Joe, any of the spirits in my house related to me? And who do you think they are, probably?
You have a grandpa on your dad's side. You have an uncle on your dad's side. There's definitely military people. And then you also have a spirit of a goat.
Wow. Julianne, if I close that portal, will my friend get better?
Yes.
So, Julianne, I'll say this. Yeah, when you close that portal, it will. And here's why I say that. We actually had where are you at? All right. The reason why I say that, we actually had a girl in another country. She was losing livestock, and she had to get a shaman, and she had abilities, and she did not know she had a portal on the property. And she had a friend that had scientific instruments and went out there and located it, and it was off the chart. And she lost 2 heifers and whatever. And once they shut it down, she didn't lose any more cattle. But
Good.
yes, so she says, thank you very much, Kelly Joe. All right, for the audio listeners, Kelly Joe's email is kellyjoe1009@gmail.com. Her phone number is 561-333-5367. Her website is kellyjoepsychic.com. So make sure, ladies and gentlemen, reach out to her. Kelly Joe, any last words before we wrap up here?
Well, I thank you, and I hope you guys have a good evening. Thank you for
Yes.
everybody. It's always
And
fun.
from coast to coast around the world, we'll see you at 9 o'clock Eastern time. Bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen. See you soon.
YouTube channel near you.